You wanna
with the you know that sound effect? It's mad. No, it's a banger though.
Yeah.
You know when it's a banger?
It's a banger.
It's undeniable, but
it's a banger.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to drink, but I got no drink in my cup, so. Anyway.
I just want to big up something.
What?
Not Edward Mendy. Mendy actually did win it.
Oh yeah.
Benjamin Mendy didn't win the.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Big important, very important thing.
But I definitely made a post about one Mendy is gonna win. That definitely. But yeah, the one that you didn't want to win didn't win, which was good for you.
Which is good.
Because
although I wanted City to win, I just couldn't watch Benjamin Mendy knee sliding with a Champions League trophy in the medal.
Crazy. A World Cup medal, Premier League, like you know what I'm
Multiple Premier Leagues.
Multiple Premier Leagues. He couldn't do the Champions League. That would just have been too far.
Because you know when you're doing, when you talk afterwards about like when his career's done, and you're talking to him about, oh, you're a multiple Champions League.
Yeah.
Man, you didn't play any of the games.
You must have played like what, 5 games or something.
He plays enough games to get the medals.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Like 5-10 maximum, and it's just like, but that's why people say, like, what does medals mean? Like, Gerrard didn't win any Premier Leagues, but he did so much, and so. But at the end of your career, you'd rather have the medals. That's the thing. It's one thing being a legend in your club or whatever, but if you ain't got silverware, then important things don't remember you. Okay, yeah, man. What we saying? We talk about Euros, yeah. So Euro 2020 / Euro 2021, whichever one you want to go with. The thing is, now we're in a year which you have to say 20 at the beginning of it, whereas back in the day when England lasted pretty well was Euro 96, so you only use the last 2 figures of the 4-figure year. You didn't say Euro 1996.
You can't say Euro 20.
No, it's dead.
Because there was a Euro 1920.
1920. But then I think people are going to say Euro 24 though, because it's simpler. And 1924 was like time ago.
Oh no, actually no, it can work.
Euro 20.
Because if there wasn't a Euros in 1920, it could work.
I think there was though. There probably was. But regardless, even if there wasn't, I think Euro 20 is too quick. Like, I don't know.
It's 2020, 2021. Yeah.
Because 2020, that's 4 syllables. 96 is 3 syllables. But you know, it's got
20.
What was it so blunt?
Because I'm saying you were 20.
It was abrupt.
It's very abrupt.
That's crazy. Yeah, exactly.
You were 20.
That's crazy. So that's the reason why you can't say Euro 20. You have to say Euro 2020. Yeah. And then the next one's going to be Euro 24, and then 28, etc., etc.
Would it be 24 or 25 now? Because we have the off-key.
That's a good point, but I think people want to get back to normality.
No, because then now we're going to have the World Cup in 2 years.
Yeah.
So the World Cup would now be...
No, we're having it next year. That's the thing. So that's why this COVID thing was almost like a practice run of calendars getting messed up, because the World Cup's going to be in December, bro. It's going to be in the winter. You think about that.
That's not right, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's not right.
So what's going to happen with the Premier League and all of the leagues in Europe? Like, it's crazy.
Bring back the European Super League.
On that note, no. But honestly, though, I genuinely don't think people have mentioned it. Obviously, people will work around it.
The World Cup was in December.
Yeah, Qatar's too hot, fam. You can't
have
that. You can't have that in summer.
Yeah, no.
You can't have that in summer.
40, 50 degrees.
Imagine running.
Players be fainting.
Oh.
But we might do what we did. I can't remember where we did it. I think it was Mexico.
I don't think there's never been
Where was the hot one?
There's never been like, so South Africa was the hottest so far. Yeah. But that was just in June. That was.
Yeah, but then they did like water breaks and
water breaks. Yeah, port and stuff. Yeah, but no, this is next level.
Yeah, Qatar's a bit hotter than South Africa.
Desert.
Like, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Dry.
Exactly, that's the key. So it's not just about the heat, it's the lack of hydration. Yeah. You just had to have it in their winter, which is still hot. Yeah. You know, the ones there. But
what up, people?
Yo, away games.
We've been away for a long time.
A little bit.
We're not wearing black because this morning. This is a good celebration.
Yeah, I know. You got a chain as well.
Got a chain.
You got bare bling, fam. Even the glasses are looking blingy. I got different hair from the last time you seen me.
Exactly.
He's got a shape up since the last time you seen him.
Exactly. We looking fly.
Don't know.
Exactly.
So yeah, I thought today it'll be good. Yeah.
Let's do this.
As the Euros are coming up, we want to give a case for 2 teams that we think have the best chance of winning the Euros. So y'all know how I feel about England's chances. I've been saying it. In the next 3 major international tournaments, I feel England are going to win at least one of them. They're going to win one of them. So it's not a guarantee that they'll win this one, but just watch out. You'll see what I mean. So anyway, without further ado, should I go first?
You go first.
I'll give a case for one.
Yeah, I give a case for another.
Yeah. So because I've already mentioned England, I'll talk about that.
England.
So I don't feel that England are the best team.
No, at all.
I wouldn't say not at all. Come on, like, it's not. Let's respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try. Anyway, look at this guy. It's more of a case of they have so much attacking talent and not necessarily just. Obviously, Harry Kane's one of the best strikers in the world, but not in terms of a pure striker. It's the build-up play from the attacking lineup. So when we think about the likes of Foden, Grealish, Mount, Sancho, these are ball-playing, attacking players who are very good at dribbling. So later on, we're actually going to get to like name our teams and stuff. My thing with people talking about, this player should play for England, so it could be the best team. It's a tournament. There's games every 3 days, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not about just having 1-11. So people are caught up too much on that. The fact that there's competition is a great sign for England. Before, it's been like, Gerrard, you just have to play these people. These people who aren't specialists necessarily in one position, they're just really good for their club. This was back in the day. Now it's a case where I was thinking about Totti earlier because Grealish was interviewed and Totti was playing for Roma his whole career. One club man, not the best club, but his reputation was ridiculous. Grealish, he's not on the same level as Totti, but he's not at one of the big clubs in England. He's at Aston Villa. Obviously got a lot of history, but he's their talisman. And sometimes you don't need your bright spark, your maverick, to be playing for one of the big teams. You can be like a Totti. And because you're not playing on the world stage all the time in the Champions League, etc. The defenders don't know how to deal with you. He's not the biggest name, so I think Grealish is one of the keys.
He's a major key. I agree with you. He's a major key to England's success.
So that's one point. His dribbling, he draws fouls all the time. Do you know what? It's actually better than the likes of Sterling and Rashford. Sterling and Rashford are very pacey, and that's one thing that's a good potential option. Definitely coming off the bench. Imagine these players good on the ball, making the opposition tired for 60, 70 minutes. Rashford, Raheem comes off the bench. Are you crazy? Their defenders will get stretched all over the pitch. So that's one scenario. There's also the fact that, Rashford and that, they're pacey, but they don't always get past players because they're very direct. They're not really always beating players by skills and trickery. So a solution is having either a Grealish and then maybe a Sterling as your outlet, the direct outlet on the other side. So Grealish left wing and Sterling on right wing. Or you could do it the other way, where it could be Foden on the right wing and then being a creative one, and then Rashford as the direct outlet. You can do it that way. There's options, bro. There's options. So I think that flexibility in attack is another thing. I think with a base of Rice and Bellingham as well, it could be sensational because their energy, their press, their anticipation of interceptions, is top tier.
Yeah.
So this is my case for England. We've got the attack, you've got the energy and drive in midfield. Not the best build up, but it can be. And with Mount in there, he's a great third man runner. Beyond Harry Kane to get some goals. We haven't seen the best team as of yet. So And also, there's
Defense.
not as much pressure. Yeah, the defense is the weakness, especially with Maguire out. But we haven't seen them as much as, say, like France or like other teams, because in the build-up, like Maguire's been injured. Like a lot of players that just haven't played. So there'll be like a couple surprises. And
I think it's the worst, but yeah.
And they're young. They got a lot. They got one of the youngest teams as well. So there's still less pressure. Although the press always puts pressure. But England have got one of the the youngest teams, and and they won the under-17 World Cup. So yeah, that's my case for England at the Euros. Hope you enjoyed.
My first team
First, right, cool.
is my home nation.
Yeah.
For you that don't know, I'm German.
You're such a weird. Speak some German.
I'm fully German. I wasn't raised up there. But it is my home nation. Yeah, Germany's going to be my first choice. Always going to be my first choice every competition. Why you're asking? This is Joachim loves sign up competition. The final hoo-ha. Or hoo-ha. What is it? Hoo-ha or hoo-ha? One and two. For Germany. As long as we don't play Timo Werner, I think we can go far. Even so, playing Timo Werner actually might be helpful. Because...
He just won a Champions League, bro.
But did he score?
No, but it's not...
the last time he scored?
I don't know.
However, the fact he doesn't score, I think makes people relax.
Yeah, defenders relax.
Yeah, because they think like he's not going to score.
Yeah, they shouldn't relax.
Like, and then obviously he might let the ball go and Havertz is there and it's like, oh no, it's Havertz, and then they score. Gundogan's on form. To be honest with you, I don't know why I'm picking Germany.
You're just picking them because of name, fam.
Because I love them.
You're just a name.
I love the Germans.
To be fair though, like never write off Germans. Like
Never
in
write off
major
Germans.
competitions, they just have that thing.
No, genuinely speaking, they've got Kimmich. Solid. These are just names. These are actually just names. I was about to say Rudiger.
No, but he won the Champions League. But
Did you win the Champions League?
you can say it with chest though, innit?
Yeah,
like,
no.
that's
But
what
the
it
thing
is.
is, why I'm laughing is because I'm just genuinely just saying their names. This is just genuinely the same.
It's true.
I'm picking France because
It's funny because you could do it. You could do it with anyone. Yeah.
You can do it with anybody.
Except there's other teams that are better.
Yeah.
So it's a bit wild to choose Germany.
So yeah, I'm gonna go for Germany.
I could say that Poland are gonna win card. They got
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, Szczesny in goal. You
It's
didn't know.
when you
The rest of the squad, just them two, man. I'm
Just-
gonna win it for Poland.
Just say names, innit? Just say
Yeah, no, but at least Germany got a couple more, man.
Yeah,
Like,
no, of
obviously
course,
they
of
got
course,
Gundogan
yeah.
as well. I think. No, he's not gonna play. He's gonna be in under 21s. And where they just won the under 21 Euros as well. Is it Euros? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did under 21 Euros.
But that's not this team, though.
It's not this team, but Germany know how to win competitions like this.
Yeah.
They do genuinely know how to win competitions like
I wonder. I heard something about the under 20. Like they won the most also, or joint most now. Yeah, I might be wrong.
That's my club. Like, Germany's my club.
That's a club.
I mean my country.
Oh, okay. It was under 21, innit? So this is their third title. No, the most successive is Spain and Italy. But yeah, they're probably second maybe.
I'm just gonna put Germany because I really believe in them. Actually, let me just see the German squad.
So yeah, you got Gnabry and you got Sane, you got Werner, you got Müller, you got Kimmich, you got. I don't know if Boateng is still gonna be.
Nah, he's not gonna be there.
Yeah, but obviously with
They
Hansi
still
Flick.
have Neuer. No, it's still working up.
I know, but I'm saying with him coming back to or taking over Bayern, he got the experienced players on side,
Yeah, for real.
so that's why Muller's back in the German squad. So I don't know how many others are still in it, but yeah, obviously you got Havertz, you got players, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
they're
just
bad players.
Goretzka,
Schüller.
basically
They've actually
Bayern
got a
Munich,
good
innit?
they've actually got a good defense, midfield, and attack.
If you got Bayern Munich squad, you know you're gonna do well, innit?
Yeah, so yeah, no, I'm backing Germany to win this season.
I think they'll
this year.
come out in the. So okay, one thing I know about the way that the schedule is set up, yeah. So England are in Group D, I believe, and France, Germany, and Portugal are all in Group F. So that's the group of death. However, 3 teams can go through. There's certain criteria for the third team to go through. because it's not in every group that the third team goes through. So England,
Yeah.
if they win, they'll play second place in Group F. So my thing is, for England to win, they need to come top of their group, and France needs to come top as well.
All three of them need to come top. Because I don't see England beating Germany, France, or Portugal. I don't see it.
You don't see them beating Germany?
Not at all.
Really?
Germany whoop or England. Okay, maybe not whoop. Let me take that back. Wow. It won't be a whooping.
Is it because of the last game when they won 7-1?
No. Germany, people like...
They're just dark horses though.
They're a machine. And the thing is, this season, they've been so quiet. And the one that I'm really afraid of, honestly speaking, I'm not gonna lie to fans, is Italy.
Italy, yeah.
Man said they haven't conceded in like 3 years or something like that. They haven't conceded a goal in like 3 years.
Yeah, those two are dark horses. Germany
Very
and
dark
Italy.
horses.
Germany and
because
Italy.
Everyone thinks Germany's going to go out because of what happened in the World Cup.
I think people just think they haven't recovered yet.
Yeah, and then the Nations
League. To be fair, they haven't really.
Yeah, there's still a building process going on in Germany. It's not yet the complete thing. But I do feel like if they come up against England, England will struggle. It really will be a struggle for England to get through those teams. Any of those teams. Yeah,
it will be a struggle, but that's normal. That's like saying... So wait, do you feel like Germany will defeat them easily?
I didn't say easily, but I think they'll beat them.
But it'll be a struggle. So it's both ways.
No, but I assume Germany to beat them more likely. We didn't do that.
Never. We have light. That's mad after all this time.
Man said never.
Doing the opposite whoops. Yeah, don't even get me started with Nigeria still.
Never. Shout out Zeppo as well.
Nigeria's not even a nation. I feel like...
Why is Nigeria in the World Cup?
They are.
Okay. They should be in the Euros too.
You never know though. You never know. You never can really. You never can really. Shout out Infinite Sounds. Done though.
You never can really.
Australia in the Eurovision Song Contest. So...
You know what? I knew this, but it makes no sense to me.
It doesn't. So if they can be, then Nigeria can be in the Euros, bro. Some way, somehow. Somehow. Yeah. So
Germany.
So I get that, right? Fair enough. Each their own, because it's not that much drastically different in terms of quality. My thing is, it's about time though. That England do a bit better. It's about time. Yeah, no, England team chemistry is the best that it's ever been.
Compared to Bayern Munich.
Since 2000, yeah, true. But not all of them are playing for Bayern Munich. The only ones that are playing for Bayern Munich...
Or have played for Bayern Munich and they're bust.
No, okay, it's just most people that are playing for Bayern Munich...
Or playing in the Bundesliga.
No, but that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything, yeah.
But yeah, no, it is mainly Bayern, to be fair. But the thing is, they're not always the best. They're not all the best.
No, not the best. Some of them are rejects from Bayern.
Yeah, so the only ones that, are like the central midfield pairing, which is quite important. So Kimmich and Goretzka.
And Gundogan.
But he's not playing for them.
Who?
He's playing for Man City.
Okay. You mean Bayern Munich? Okay, yeah. Kimmich and
Goretzka. Obviously the talent is there. Yeah,
but even Toni Kroos, you know that he used to play in Bayern Munich.
So but he knows Müller, but he won't know Goretzka, and he won't know.
You think these men don't chat?
No, but they know from Germany, not from
these
Bayern.
These serial winners, you know.
Yeah, not from Bayern. But you know what? They're all right. They got chemistry more than the Dutch. The Dutch always fall out with each other. Why is it? They always had ballers.
But they just never do it.
They always hate each other.
Yeah.
They're always having rifts.
It was Robert and what you call it?
Van Persie. There's all of these man like Schneider. They're all beefing each other.
It's peak.
But
this is why Netherlands is not gonna win it this season for me as well.
No, they'll never win it.
Yeah, no,
it's their personality. It's quite a Dutch thing. They say what's on their mind, which is good. But there's a time and a place, and there's a way you do it. They just don't hold back.
The game so that you can,
They don't hold back, bro. They don't hold back. So, but England, because a lot of them have come through the ranks together, and since 2013 when St George's Park came, there's been a unity in the products of England's system. The same way that Clairefontaine in France, the academy for elite ballers, they produce the likes of Henry, Anelka. I think but Mbappe as well. You got some of the best of all time, right? and they all knew each other, and it's the same with St George's Park now. Like that's what it's become because they try to follow the French model. So in terms of chemistry, don't even like you can see how they are now. Like it's all chatting and enjoying banter and stuff like that. Whereas Gerrard and Lampard and Scholes, they were all beefing because it was a club that was the main thing. So it's different now.
True.
But the schedule thing, right? As I said, if France win their group, say I reckon Portugal comes second. I reckon Germany will come third. But say Portugal comes second, I think England and Portugal
is a more fair pairing.
I think that's the most even out of in the whole competition. But I think England can just about. I reckon they could. I reckon they could. And if they do that, then I think they win. And I think they meet France in the final. Because basically, if England comes second, if Croatia comes first, England comes second, and France come first, then England will play France.
Yeah.
Because it's second place in Group D plays first in Group F. Yeah. So then England are out.
Yeah.
Then they're out. Yeah.
And it can happen,
It could happen.
Because Croatia really can beat England. And the thing this is what I mean about England is it depends on which England shows up.
It depends on what team plays them.
No, but it also depends on what England
there's
shows
no
up.
hope with France.
Because
there's no chance.
No. With France it's over. It's just Skelewu right there, bro.
Skelewu.
Because Benzema's back.
It's bad still. He got a little knock yesterday though. Hopefully he's alright, cause I need to get my France shirt.
Yeah, no, I love Benzema. You what?
I'm French, you
Shout
don't know.
out them German French things there.
I know, but everyone knows. If you know me, you know me. I'm a French boy. I'm a Frenchie at heart.
But so for me it's Germany. Germany is my top team to win it.
Okay.
I think who else is in group? If they play Croatia, I think they come.
Wait,
Croatia can be a bit techie.
Did you say who else is in Group D or F?
Who else is in Group F?
F. So
D.
Oh, D. So it's Scotland, Croatia, and Czech Republic. It's mad, isn't it? Czech Republic.
I remember Czech Republic. You know what? Yeah. Fun fact. I used to think everybody from Czech Republic was named Czech because of Czech.
That's wild. I was surprised when I found out he was from Czech Republic.
No, it made sense to me.
No, I was like, why does that make sense? Like, why are you called that for?
Yeah.
It used to be Czechoslovakia. It used to be one with Slovakia.
Yeah.
You don't get Slovakians called Czech.
But you get Chechens called Czech. Even the Chechens are
from
Czech.
They're not,
from Russia. We're just spitting facts. That's what the show's about. It's about the facts.
You'll never get trivia like we do. You'll never get the trivia that we dish out, fam. You never. What is this? Oh, under 21. Okay, that's different. Czech Republic have won at under 21s. Speaking of Czech, but England have won 2. Okay, Czech Republic have won 1. So England, they got some sort of history when it comes to under youth, but that was back in 1980s, fam.
But So
my second one, just looking at the schedule, but I kind of lost my way. My second one has to be France. It's France.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
Only thing is, I'm wondering, the winner of Group D, I don't know whether England will be home. So there's like a load of home nations and it's a bit confusing. Mm-hmm. England's matches in our group are all played in London, all in Wembley. So Croatia, Scotland, and then Czech Republic, all because we're one of the hosts. And then Portugal, all of their matches.
I'll play them.
Actually, I don't know though, because there might be some there's some in Germany as well. There's some in Munich.
Okay. So they're probably gonna play home and away then.
Yeah, but no, because it's only you don't. That's the thing in international championships. There's no home and away. You just play at the host. So I need to find out.
Wait, if England are playing at Wembley, I guess so. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. It's a weird one, but anyway, this has like the location of them. So let's say England always playing in London, then Hungary versus France. So Hungary are the other one. They're actually playing home. That's jokes.
Yeah.
Portugal versus Germany in Munich.
That's gonna be
good. Yeah, that's gonna be a sick one. That group of death is so exciting, man.
They go back up and say. Group of death. Group F.
F.
Yeah. Hungary, too bad.
That's what I'm saying, Budapest, yeah.
No, Hungary, there's no point.
That's what I'm saying, they're the last team in it. Yeah. They're the last team in it.
So, you know what you're showing up, just make numbers. Italy.
So France, Germany is going to be in Munich
Italy
as well.
And Switzerland are going to go up.
So maybe, I think Turkey might go through.
Italy and Switzerland.
Why Switzerland?
Switzerland have got a good team, you know.
No, you're just saying that.
No, genuinely speaking.
Go on.
Xherdan Shaqiri,
Yeah.
Granit Xhaka,
Yeah.
Immobile,
Duh.
or is it Mbolo?
Yeah.
Yes, Mbolo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've actually
Immobile
got.
plays for Italy still.
Oh yeah, maybe.
He's there.
Mbolo.
He's their probably talisman. Although Italy, it's not really about one player.
No, Italy's not about one player.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Italy's thing is that if they score one, it's in your head. And this is the thing about football, is where a lot of teams
History.
are going into these games and you kind of know that, okay, for example, Italy are coming into this game back conceding for 3 years. When they go 1-0 up, your mental side takes over a little bit and you're like, can we actually get that goal? And that's what sometimes can defeat teams. The bigger teams are the ones that just keep going. Whereas some teams, it gets to their head, is that you're keeping on trying. It's now the 80th minute, you still ain't scored, 85th minute, you still ain't scored. You get to a point where you're just like, maybe we just can't do it. Like,
yeah. No, the defense is A1, man, so it's tough. But yeah, I think obviously in terms of Group F, you lot's group of death, Germany are generally playing at home. I don't see France hosting any of them. So I don't know how that's going to work against France. Actually, it's interesting.
So it's being played in Germany and in Hungary.
And Hungary, yeah. But then when it comes to the group, like the qualification. Sorry,
The group stages. The
no.
knockout stages. Knockout stages.
Knockout stages. For
Knockout
quick's sake,
stages.
it's Amsterdam, London, Budapest.
Hungary and Spain.
Why did I think I saw Lisbon? I feel like I saw Lisbon somewhere, but no, I didn't. Also,
Scotland.
there is a Scotland one,
Yeah.
but just not in the group stages. That's
Yeah.
maybe it is in the
wait,
group
hold on,
stage.
no,
but
there's more. Because this one's being held in Russia. Oh, Munich.
no, but that's quarter final.
No, but Baku is in Poland. Yeah, so some of them are changing.
No, Baku's in Azerbaijan. So
Is
that's
it?
yeah. So that
Oh yeah, that night in Baku.
so that's far.
Rome, Italy, Wembley. Then the quarterfinals are being played at Wembley. Oh wow. Yeah, England need to bring it home.
That was always the case.
It is
though.
coming home.
That was
Football's coming.
yeah, football's coming. That was always the case though. Like it was always going to be planned in like semi-final and finals in Wembley.
Yeah.
But then because of the whole COVID thing, they were thinking to do the whole thing in Wembley because England's like cases of COVID were like the lowest in Europe. But it seems like they are doing what they planned initially to have it everywhere.
No, it's still be cool though.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
But yeah, no.
So my second one, yeah.
France.
And the reason why is because they're the best.
Yeah, that's a fair enough reason. I can't name you a certain position in the France squad that's weak.
It's not even that. They're
And they've
moving
got
like
Benjamin
Man City. They're moving in the sense that their third team should get to the quarter final at least.
Yeah.
Their second team should get to the semi-finals, bro. Maybe final.
You can't tell me a team that has Benzema, Griezmann, Dembele, Coman.
You didn't even say Mbappe. That's
Mbappe.
Because Mbappe, Benzema, and Griezmann as a starting front three.
Is
That's silly.
stupid.
That's
And then behind
stupid.
them, you're
That's
talking
dumb.
to me. We've got Pogba, Kante, Tolisso.
Tolisso, yeah.
Like
It's crazy. It's crazy.
it's a dumb club. It's a dumb nation. Like it's very very stupid. You cannot have so many sick players from one nation. Like I can't lie to you. I was gassed by Belgium
Yeah.
when that
They are
Hazard,
sick, though.
Kevin De
Yeah.
Bruyne generation came out. I was gassed by them.
But the depth isn't as
As stupid as France.
Yeah.
Because even when I think about France's bench, yeah,
Mm.
I feel like when we finally see it, we're gonna be like, man's really on the bench.
It's like Dembele and Coman on the bench. Like
Yeah.
it's mad. Like Lamar's on the bench. You
Yeah.
got Ben
Benzema might be on the
Yedder.
bench.
Like
Or
you know what I'm
Giroud might
saying?
be on the bench. One of them two's gonna be on the bench.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's fluid, but that's the whole point about it's a tournament, bro. There's games coming thick and fast. You don't want players. You don't want everyone to be starting. You have to have players that are going to be ready to come when the time's right. So this whole Southgate's not going to play this person, but in the next game he probably will. It's not, and they'll come on. It's
might be
fine.
surprised.
It's fine.
You
Like
never know what
he's not
Southgate's
Solskjaer, bro. Solskjaer doesn't substitute
Ooh.
anyone. So it's true. It's true. Like got love for Solskjaer, but it's not that. I'm not even saying that Southgate's great. I'm just like and there's more options than at Man United. Like England have much more depth.
Mine is France/Italy.
No, you can't do slash, bro. Just do Italy, fam.
I can't do Italy because I agree with you on France. I would do Italy.
Mm.
Yeah, I think they're a dark horse. I'm picking the dark horses. Where the teams that people are not really are thinking are very.
Yeah, it's easy to go with that because if they don't win, then it's like But
no.
if they
It's
do,
on record that I thought these teams were gonna win. Like genuinely speaking, I think it's gonna be one of these two teams.
yeah, okay. No, but I mean it's easy to choose one that people don't know
Yeah, exactly.
will win. Oh,
Exactly, because nobody expects it. Everyone
Exactly.
said it's gonna go out very easy. Everyone's so focused on England in this nation and France.
I don't get why. Yeah, but that's probably why. Like in Italy, they're probably thinking Italy will win. In Germany, probably thinking Germany will win. No, definitely, because they're footballing nations as well. So it's not. It's not even like. It's not even like Poland thinking Poland will win. Like these nations have won bare World Cups between them.
true.
So even though it's not their best generation, you know, they're still.
But the German generation and the Italian generation is actually not that bad. I think especially why I think Italy is because they've been out for so long. I think this competition they're gonna make a statement.
But do you know the thing about Italy, like because Serie A used to be the most watched league, yeah, with the best players and stuff. Like the fact that that changed over the years and stuff, like to the Premier League, you were getting some Italian players playing in Spain and England and stuff like that. Now it just seems like the best Italian players are playing in Italy, but no one really watches Serie A like that. So, like, and also in the Champions League, their teams haven't really been going far. So you're seeing teams like or players like Immobile do mad numbers in Serie A, but he's not really getting the credit because he's not doing it in the Champions League.
He's not done it in any European competitions either.
But he's doing it. Exactly. But he's doing it in La Liga in Serie A, and they've got like some of the best defenders in the world. Like so, he's actually still being tested. It's just that it's not seen by everyone because not everyone's watching it. So I'm actually making a point for Italy, but I think it won't be them over France. I think France's defense is ridiculous as well. What you got Varane and Kimpembe in centre back, and you got Hernandez and Pavard. You've got that chemistry as well.
And then you've also got Mendy.
You know what I'm saying? They're experienced people, bro.
Never forget Mendy.
No, but he's not even. He's like third or fifth or something.
Still
Luka Digne is like their second.
Luka Digne is actually.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Their depth. That when I said their third team should come to the quarterfinals, I was not joking, bro.
Yeah, for real.
It's dumb. It's actually a madness.
It's dumb. But anyways, moving on. Let's do it.
Okay.
We have to agree on it. We have to have one. We have to have one end team. Which we agree on completely. Yes.
It doesn't work though.
It does.
It never works.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Who's your goalkeeper? Dean Henderson.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't care about the rest. Yeah, Dean Henderson.
But yeah, that's good. Yeah, I agree with that completely.
Okay.
Sam Johnson.
But okay, what? Oh yeah, he did. Yeah,
he did play well in the last game, but Dean Henderson for me starts for England.
Did you like what formation would you go for?
4-3-3.
4-3-3. Alright, cool.
One attacking mid and 2 DMs.
But when like that. So 4-2-3-1. Yeah. Kind of thing. Yeah. Alright, cool. Seems like it's still right. Anyway, cool. We're back. So one thing, Southgate has issues when it comes to selecting the attacking players. Has some sort of issues when it comes to the midfield. Yeah. He's got no issues choosing the defence because they're all whack. Yeah. They're all whack. Bro.
So the criteria for our team, it kind of has to be agreed. We have to agree on certain things.
Yeah.
And then that's how. This is gonna be the complete away games starting 11.
Yeah.
For the Euros.
I don't like that, but anyway. Yeah. There's gonna be players that I don't want there at all. But
there's gonna be some discrepancies.
Yeah.
Discrepancies.
Yeah, and also on different matches, there's gonna be players who I'd prefer.
Do you know what?
We'll get into
this
that.
is how we do it. Yeah. So when we say the position, 1, 2, 3, we name the player.
Cool.
If it's the same player, we move on.
Yeah.
If it's a different player, we discuss it and maybe come to a common ground and agree on a player.
And we're doing 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1, yeah.
Cool.
4-2-3-1, yeah. Cool.
3, 2, 1.
Goalkeeper.
Dean Henderson.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, agree with that.
Wait. When are we saying on 3?
On 3.
So 1, 2,
3.
And then.
Dean Henderson. Okay, yeah. But we agree with that one anyways.
Alright, cool. So right back, yeah?
Yeah, right back.
Alright.
1,
2, 3. Kyle Walker.
Fantastic.
Cool. Left back. 1, 2, 3. Luke Shaw.
Don't agree with Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw's better than Ben Chilwell.
Ben Chilwell just won
Yeah, exactly. You can't even say it.
the Champions League.
Chelsea won a Champions League.
Chelsea won the Champions League, but Ben Chilwell was on that team. Ben Chilwell also scored the goal that actually took them to the final as well.
Ben Chilwell was out of the Chelsea squad for like half the season.
That's because Frank Lampard didn't like him.
No, Alonso was playing under Tuchel until he got injured. So Chilwell was just there by default.
But he still scored the goal that got him to the
final. No, I'm not saying he's bad. I just think Luke Shaw was better.
To be fair, I do hear that Luke Shaw is better.
He is better.
But I like Ben Chilwell.
Ben Chilwell's probably got a better No, Luke Shaw's better at crossing. He's
Is
our,
it?
he's our,
Yeah, he does.
he's
You're
our,
right.
well, he's better at dead ball crossing anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know about.
Yeah, he does take a lot of free kicks. But you guys like centre backs and defensive players taking your corners.
Well, if they're good, then why not?
Yeah.
As simple as that. Trippier was the free kick taker for
And
England.
Tottenham. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
England.
Look how good Tottenham.
And England, though, don't try it.
Look how good Tottenham and England.
Don't try it. He got signed by Atletico because of his performance in the World Cup.
Okay.
And Tottenham. They just won La Liga, bro.
No, but what did Tottenham win?
Why are you talking about Tottenham, bro? I'm talking about Trippier.
Okay, what's the name? Kyle Walker was signed from Tottenham as well.
Yeah.
Because they're called ballers. They don't take
No.
corners no more.
Stop it, bro. I'm talking.
They don't take.
Stop deflecting.
They don't
You
take
and your
corners
deflections.
no more.
I'm talking about. Yeah, no. Trippier is he's a set piece guy. He does take set pieces still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't watch Atletico, so I wouldn't know.
But even for England. But anyway,
To be fair,
regardless.
Kyle Walker takes free kicks sometimes as well.
I don't trust him with the ball. But alright. We'll come back to one. We'll come back to
Luke
one.
Shaw.
Luke Shaw, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
give Luke Shaw.
Send it back.
1,
2,
2,
3.
Tyrone
John
Mings.
Snows.
Wait, who's your other centre back?
Tyrone
John
Mings.
Smings. Yeah. John Smings. That's what we're gonna call them. John Smings in defence.
Why?
John.
Tyrone Stones, no?
Tyrone Stones. Tyrone Stones or John
That
Mees.
sounds like a stern name.
Yeah.
Tyrone
Stones.
Nah, no one's getting past that.
He's Jamaican.
Imagine.
Definitely.
Imagine thinking you could get past a player called Tyrone Stones.
He
Nah,
listens,
you're
sounds like he
bugging.
plays Sunday League.
You're bugging,
He
yeah.
definitely plays Sunday League.
You're bugging, bro.
Tyrone
At least
Stones.
6'4", maybe 5. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
wham.
Just wow.
Quick. What? Man, don't catch up. Slide tackle.
Slide tackle. And the slide tackle even on the floor. Straight kick to your chest.
Man, it's not even a foul.
And referee blowing.
Because the referee shook.
Referee shook. Because when he did it, he looked referee dead in the eye.
Into his soul, fam.
Exactly, ref just got afraid and just said, hey on.
Ref was like, just tap. I was just tapping my, you know what I'm saying? Just tapping my leg.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So we're going for Tyrone Stones.
Yeah, Tyrone Stones.
Tyrone Stones and centre back.
2 holding midfielders. Yeah. Alright.
Okay, cool.
W-
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Declan Rice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with that.
1, 2, 3.
Mason
Bellingham.
Mount.
Okay. So I feel like if it was we've not chosen Henderson. I feel like if it was Henderson and
You
Rice,
will never choose Henderson. Not around here.
he's vibes, but yeah, on the pitch you don't really need him. No offense.
Vibes.
No, you don't need to say no offense.
He's actually
But-
taking free kicks that he shouldn't, penalties that he shouldn't.
It's mad. But yeah, him or Calvin Phillips as well. I just feel like progressing the ball, which is really important, especially in the international football. Those aren't the players that you want.
I think Calvin Phillips is good at that.
No, he is. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's actually.
I think he's better than Henderson. I think, genuinely speaking, Henderson is the last option.
Yeah. No, I
And
agree with
by
that. But I
last,
just think
I mean, we tried Kyle Walker in DM before we played Henderson.
injured Trent.
Injured Trent, Connor Cody. This other ball is Pickford.
He's got distribution.
He's
bro.
got distribution.
He's got distribution, boy. But
Then bring Henderson in.
you see with Henderson, actually ban him. With
Do you know how much Goretzka would move to Jordan Henderson?
yeah, no, it's peak. With Phillips though, I just feel like this is above his level. Like he's good,
He's done well this
but
season.
it's just slightly above his level. But yeah, he's definitely a good squad player. I wish Ward Prowse was in there though, because he would be there
Agree
for like,
with you.
do you know what I'm saying? Like
Agree with you.
definitely for free kicks,
Yep.
set piece specialist.
Yep.
And like he's good in midfield. Like he's good.
He's actually really good in midfield.
You know, progressing the ball and that. So he'll definitely.
And I
be
think
another
he's
good
no
option.
nonsense as well, which I really like about him.
Yeah.
Which I feel like when I look at this England squad, I don't see that. There's no rough. There's no.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to be in a tackle with Declan Rice, to be fair. Like, but to be fair, that's the size, you know. There's certain people that I see in the Prem. Scott McTominay is another one. Like, he gets into a tackle with you, I'm alright, bro. Like, there's certain men that are just like, nah, I leave it out.
Like you see, like what I mean by rough, I'm talking about like N'Golo Kante.
Even though he's a little man, but he's everywhere.
Like you know when you say
Double
the
team.
ball is his.
Yeah.
That's what we mean with Kante. It's like,
Yeah.
You don't go past Kante because he's taking the
Oh,
ball.
I see what you mean. Yeah, I get you.
You're just coming here to give him the ball.
Basically.
That's literally what you're doing.
That's the thing.
And
man.
then obviously Goretzka's kind of hench. He's aging. He's
Kind
going
of
bold.
hench.
A man's like 22.
Yeah,
and
he's another one I wouldn't want to. You know them barges, like, I'm alright, bro, I'm alright.
Man looks like he's always just in need of being Captain America, and he's German.
That's funny. That's
like,
funny.
he actually always looks like he's got something on him, like he's ready.
But yeah, like, in terms of Ward-Prowse though, like, some people might think that, how can I say, Calvin Phillips isn't the right level, but Ward-Prowse is. Well, the one thing is the specialist. Like, Calvin Phillips isn't really a specialist at a certain thing, or he's not the best out of like the other players, right? Whereas Ward-Prowse, if he came in the team, he'll be the best set piece taker. And some people might say, why would you choose a player who's like to start, who is only going to be there for set pieces? Like, he doesn't necessarily need to start. Him being there, like, to play some matches against lesser teams or whatever you want to call them. Maybe Czech Republic. That'll be good. That'll be a shout. Yeah. Anyway, so what your other option?
Mine was Mason Mount.
Mason Mount.
Progressive, moves the ball forward.
Yeah.
Wants to get in his attacking positions. Reminds me of a Lampard kind of vibe.
He does. I just don't think that's sort of
finisher than Rice.
Yeah, but I just don't feel like that sort. I think it's quite attacking, which is good, but like that sort. Mount's never been left as the single pivot.
No, he wouldn't leave him single. You would never leave him alone because he's always attacking.
That's the thing with Mount. Like, he's disciplined enough and he's got enough engine. I just feel like that whole hybrid thing, or like England did back in the day, where Gerrard and Lampard, they're good defensively and they're good attacking, so you kind of just pay them in a pair. I'd rather like people just have a specialist position rather than to.
No, I agree. But I feel like Bellingham and Mount are quite similar players. They're both quite attacking minded.
Yeah, but I think Bellingham's much more
defensive minded.
Yeah, than Mount. He's an 8. Like, he does both. He's box to box. He's like the last box to box I've seen, to be fair. But Mount is definitely much more.
Mount is more attacking.
Yeah,
but exactly. I do think he also does his job defensively. But then again, if you said to me getting caught out. To be fair, I haven't seen Bellingham play enough to be able to pick Bellingham.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which is why I'd also pick Mount, because I'm just like, do you know what?
This is what you know.
This is what I know. I can trust him. I know what he's going to do on that pitch.
Yeah, what about in the Champions League though? Like, Bellingham, like,
I
he didn't look out of place at all.
No. He seemed very comfortable playing in such a high stage.
Yeah.
So that's why I think he's good. And I think in this tournament, I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. I hope that they actually play him and didn't just bring him on for pants.
Yeah, I think he'll play a big part, because if we're looking at the midfield now, like, she's sure to play. I don't know how many minutes he'll get, but he's sure to play a significant part.
Now, for me, Calvin Phillips on the bench. I think Mount Bellingham is a toss-up.
I think I want to play Mount as a 10, or like as the top pivot of the 4-2-3-1. So that's why. Because
I know that Grealish is in the attacking. Why I can't put him there? Because I know Grealish is going to go in that number 10 position.
I want Grealish to play on the left, because that's where he's played best for England. Like against Belgium and few matches, him cutting in from the left and kind of having, because that's the thing. One key point I want to make here: the modern day number 10 is completely different to the 10 back in the day. So I think I've kind of touched on that before, but when we think of a 10, we're not necessarily talking about that position of like just behind the striker, just ahead of the midfield. The 10 is sort of like the maverick, the one who kind of picks the ball up and does whatever it needs to do to let the team win, to unlock the defence. Like, it has that little bit of like stardust, sprinkle of magic, right? England have a few, like, I'd say Grealish and Foden are definitely those sorts of players because of their positions as well. So being that 10, you don't necessarily need to be at the pivot of a 4-2-3-1. You could be on the left but cutting inside. Ronaldinho did that.
Forwards.
There's something romantic about Foden.
Yeah, he glides. He glides. Beautiful. Yeah, stupid camera, bro. It keeps cutting us off. Keeps cutting us off.
No, I'm saying, the way you're just hurrying that up is too funny. Yeah. But yeah, when you're able to glide in as a left footer, as a short person from the right hand side, it's just special. It's just special.
It's beautiful.
Certain players have it, and when they have it, it's the creme de la creme. So I feel like Foden should come from the right. Yeah. And Harry Kane. But the thing is, on another day, Sancho will be on the left. Yeah. And then he'll be the playmaker, and then you can have like a Sterling on the right. That's the beauty of what.
So the way I would have it is, if I could have my dream team, Foden on the right, Sancho on the left, Grealish as a number 10, Harry Kane up front.
Yeah.
And then being able to have Saka, Sterling, Rashford,
and Calvert-Lewin to come on. These are
Crazy,
big difference.
it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
Anyways,
So that's our team.
spin away games.
Done now. Catch
Love,
you soon.
we're back. Time to enjoy the Euros. We've got a lot planned for you for next season, isn't it?
Alright.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.